My name is Eric Rebel Lion Bubbles, original African brothers with Sugar Mine and Tony Tuff. We in 69, 70s. Used to be with Studio One and Randy's, etc. All the others, the labels that we did work for, Micron Music, and so on, Charles Hannon Graduates, several different ones, King Tubby's from Jubilee Avenue, and so on and so on. And some of like Sly and Robbie, etc. And some of the other greats. I'm trying, all get good guys involved. So we are from the era. Right now, I'm still in this era, modernized. Yeah, Bubbles is like a real name. They switch it around and put Bubbles. Bubble mean you keep, in Jamaica mean you keep going on, you can't stop. Keep going on, that's bubble. People might use that different, but that's what bubble mean. It's when you use a man who like you keep going, a renaissance person. That's what bubble is to us. Right now, I'm here, we have this CD out and this single called Free Up Your Mind. Like, everyone should have a free mind and a free spirit flow and the right lyrics and everyone to know the roots, etc. And also we have another CD which is a lover's rock called Come Over Now. It's getting a lot of airplay and review and the ladies them like it and it's doing good. So there's some nice tracks in it called Come Over Now, Crying Over You, Tears on My Pillow. This one named Femi Gypsy, and there's the other one named Crying Over You. There's a lot of good tracks in it, and it's CD Baby is it's on digital right now, and all online shops. It's on iTunes, YouTube, Amazon, and all online. So anyone in need of it and need to get to it can go to all these other different shops online and it's available. Well, right now I'm a Kingstonian and I attend Kingston Technical. I also was in the country for a while, but I won't go there for a while. So I start the school first with Desi Rank, and Carly Campbell was the man as the guitar in the group. Charles and the Graduates, way back in the 60s, and we did a song named Behold I Live. And so we come up with a group named African Brothers. That's the first song. And then we used to do some hotel touring and thing, and then we move on. I move on and meet Sugar Minot and Tony Tuff in Maxwell Park there. I heard them playing and I liked the sound, so I went and have a talk with them. Sugar was about 14-year-old, young little black dark youth, going to school, and bumper all. And we decided to form a group. They never believed me. I said, we can go and do a song tomorrow if you. I said, no, everybody said about it. I said, all right, you're interested because I like the sound. I have a song I like to do, so let's go and do it. So I was talking to a brother in Jamaica by the name of Mike Johnson, Meek Johnson's son. He used to go to U at the time, and he was interested in music. And he talked with us, and I like to manage us. And he said we'll go to the studio. So I get the musicians together, like Bob Marley, most of Bob Marley band. You have Tina Smith, you have Family Man, Carly, and Count Asden and all those guys. And we went to the studio at Harry J. We did Tune and Leader's Father. And we did Writer's Kingdom. First song Sugar ever lead in his life is this song, Youths of Today. We did that for Mike Johnson. And they did pretty well. But they did better, plenty more in England. Tear up England bad, man. especially the one name Leader's Father. Up to this day, is the dancehall king. Yeah. Then we move on. After a while from there, we go to Rupert Edwards and we did the monster hit name the tune name Mystery of Nature. King Tubby's mixed it on Jamali Avenue. And then we did this other one named Hold Tight for Randy's. And we move on again. This other one for the brother named Party Night. That was a big seller too. And then I start to produce I take up the producing. And I start producing the Monster Torturing. That's the biggest seller. We went on the big chart in England. The reggae charts were big there, and I get a tour. And we go to different countries, And then I produced the other song named Practice What You Preach. And then I wrote the tune named Freedom, Want Some Freedom, and we did that one. And a lot of interest was shown in that, like Dynamic Sound wanted to put out, and people interested in England, show us interest. Then came several other songs that we did, other singles and so. For Coxon, like No Cup No Broke, and the other one, me and Sugar, and so did this one named You Wrong for Trouble Rasta So Long. I never know that song was so big to hit when you go to England, I didn't show nothing in Jamaica, so when you go to England, I think it was huge. And then I produced some song for myself called Rebel Lion. Up to this day, it's still selling. It's all over the place, from 75 on to this day. So, several other songs like Hold Tight I did by myself on the great album called Roots of Black People. And it's now being all over the world interested. Germany, France, Australia, Brazil, calling about the song and want to make, interaction about it. So here we are. I was a master at his trade, Well, he knows who to put with who, and what lyrics to put with what lyrics. And I learned a lot. Teach me about to listen to sound, and you know how to produce a song. Because when you get that melody, you feel the beat and you know what kind of bass you want and what kind of rhythm you want to get. So I learned all that, and many people don't know that Upsetter, Crash Scratch, Lee Perry, he was working for Mr. Dad. He was one of the one who take all like I call him now, a man who listen to music and select them. You should go on Sunday this time, a lot of people, including Bob, them all, and people to go there and listen Heptones, the Roy Wilson. A lot of people, a lot of artists. They're full in the Peter Touch. One of the used to be that's still a wheeler still. Master Griffith and Bob Andy, John Holt, Dennis Brown. Boy, I remember them days when Alton Ellis, they had full of your singers, man, and came over here and Brentford Road, And kind of fence show now. In the back, you have the danger man, the great player and all them, man. Always in the back. And the Heptones, the leader was a bass player, so I remember that, And so it was some great times. You have the band, some people in the band, and they come and like, when they sing, they listen to the song, and they play to the song like a rehearsal, and they select that song so that one can work. Some man used to do one man do all 3-4 songs to get paid, make money. So each man I tried to do enough song. That was a nice time, man. Yeah, when I remember some of those people, man, it was just fun. We like a competition. Like now, man, keep up. It was fun. Man having fun, man, and you get a little money for it. But them days, Dara Wilson was the man on top. Bob don't sing and thing, but Dara was on top, and Errol Dunkley, them two guys, And you have the Caledonians, with Freddie McGregor involved, and a lot of artists, man. I'm trying to remember a brother who, Boris Garner was the main man, who used to do most of the selection too. So, and the great scratch pick up a lot of things from Mr. Dad, And Mr. Dad's a man who really have some ideas, man. I learn a lot. Mr. Dad is a man like this, He could know if you're gonna be a singer, or you're gonna waste his time, or you're not supposed to be in a group. You should be by yourself. I did that with two people, like with Alton and Ken Booth. They sit in a group and he select them. And they took off right away when he select them like that. So you have that years for that, No, they form other group. Okay. And some of them would sing, they went and sing harmony.
Okay.
Yeah, man, it's fun, no man, not time for upset like, oh man, going on, no man.
Oh, okay.
Those were the days, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Because Gregory never burst at them time. Gregory was just coming out and singing, and a guy named Virgins have some Sunday thing, and Gregory come bust it, man, and tell you, young man, and tear it up. Yeah. Virgins and another man play a lot of big thing in this reggae thing. People don't mention him. Yeah. He used to keep this Sunday thing at every theaters and every corners. I used to go a lot of them and watch, He was kind of, what do you call him now? Brown skin, kind of, like them Arab look. I wouldn't say, but no one touch, like Syrian like, yeah. Virgin. Yeah. But he did a lot for the reggae music, man. Yeah, most every artist went on that. Went through that, and when you go on Virgin show, man, everybody want to hear about you, man. There's a lot of artists that I discovered. I first put them out, like Everton Blender. Sugar Man that me first put them out too, and those guys burst big, Color Man. I went to in Mandeville and I heard him around there talking in the house. When I went to check a friend, I said, who that? So him call himself Fidel, the Bible man. I'm listening to him. I said, what, man, you like some tune? He said, oh, everybody tell me that, but I song you upon it. I said, no, man, we can't get a record. He said, no, student not here, so how you get me? I said, come with me. And he pack up and come with me to Kingston. Travel from Monday, we go to Kingston, and we're there working, and I did 3 songs with them. They never burst big, but up to date they stand up strong. So, those songs was before their time. So now they sound like they've just done, but they've done from about 79, 78. And the Ranking Joe, I reckon him when he was little and slim. He used to call himself Little Joe, and I said, no, you're Big Joe already, I don't like the copy thing. So let's go with Ranking Joe. Him trying to tell me that he's another soul man giving me the name. But listen to this. When I said to him, if you look at the song that I produced, that sound was in existence. Yet this is about in the 70s. The sound never come to it in the 80s. It's a race symbolic. He went on DJ with that. But that's not the first sound he used to be on. He used to be on a sound that and everybody thinks that it come in the 80s. But the man is there from 60s. And this is long before all Rory and the man come and Stone Love. Stone Love was one of the first sound that, as a lover's sound with that deep reggae background. They used to play on Studley Park, not far from Mr. Dad's studio. And everybody get in that yard and Stone Love would pack it, and Ranking Joe, a DJ, but did bang, 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 as him singing, and Ranking Joe was for a lot of these DJs. A lot of DJs, Rank was for them. He was young and, small. I mean, his father, Mr. Jackson, used to drive, So that family thing, his father. His father used to check for me a lot. And he have a tune him to Studio One was doing good. But he was Nico Joe. When he do that for Studio One and Joe gave him another one too, but he did good. Some gun coat affair business. But when I hit with him, the tune him, Natty Dragon Farming, that get whoppered. And that's one of the big tune with him. He came off with Torture and Rhythm that we did, African Brothers. And I did that tune, and that's when I put said Ranking Joe. I changed the rank. He was upset. Can't change him name when me say, yeah, you like Big Joe, but me, I go, me a copy, me original. So you have the Ranking Joe. You never want to deal with it and go and dance and DJ about thing there. And when the tune take off and start use Ranking Joe. So every time I draw it to him, say, hey, look at this tune. That is the only, look at the year. That time he used, so who give it the name? So when you say that people like it, start use it. I'm not talking about racing, but dead and gone and so gone. I'm alive and I give him the name. And I can prove it. There's another song too that did well named Natty Dre Gone Farming. A company trying to claim it that they own him tune, but we ever show them that me have the master and me produce it. You see it? And it came from song that we produced from the African brothers, a version from it. He toast on that, the rhythm. So I did several tunes with him. Another one is on my LP name. Step It All Over, the Your Land Rover. How Can I Love Someone? When you're near. It's a cover, but he did the version to it. And he did a pretty good work. And on the one named Roots of Black People, he did a song named the version to it. When telling about he was born in Jamaica, but still he's an African. You must listen to it, right? Wicked, man, I'm telling you. And the people love it. So, you know, it's a trend there, right there. And we're getting it on. And you know that it's a journey, so we're going there, we're getting there. My connection think that it can be overnight, but I know they don't know the journey, so I just take time, you know, bring them on to, they will see. I know we're going to make this barrier going to happen because people talking on the road. Where we come from, how we just come like this. I'm glad they interviewed me to ask me this thing, because when I got to the club, I said, where you come from? I want to know about you. Why you just come with this song and it? I said, it's okay, because we can explain to them right there. And when they listen to the song, they want to keep the CD, but, you know, my connection said, don't leave anything yet. No physical thing, man. Digital, if I get a lot of beating with the Roots of Black People, man, you would like, no. All over. So we're trying to curb it. So we have it digital now. People calling, they want to mix it, how can they get the rhythms and they want to buy this, but they won't need the tune with the rhythm. But my connection said no rhythm yet, man. Let's deal with digital. Yeah, so this journey is still on. I don't know how my connection work with me, because I know that it don't come overnight. I have several tunes that didn't burst right away, and after 10 years of coming back, I still like food from it, you know. It was a musical genius, as far as I know. He used to make most of the arrangement for the harmony. But I used to select the songs. And turn it off, he does most of the writing. But we infused a lot of words in it to get together as a group. So we take it a part of the publishing, you know. And Tony writes song, Sugar writes song, and I write song too. One of the big songs on the album, I wrote it, Want Some Freedom. I was sitting one day, this is I'm glad I get to explain this. So this is how root of freedom, Want Some Freedom come. I was sitting one day at right around here, Bonnie was having studio there, off Linda's Road. Trying to remember that name of the road street. But you go right out to Crossroad. That street there. What's the name again? Not Linda's Road. Oh man, I can't remember. But on that street, the Barronley brother have a studio there, you know. And I was over this place sitting down, and I see this van passing. This guy had a shot in his forehead and in his forehead, and he was on his head hanging down like an animal, and the police have the gun point on his chest and the foot on his chest. So what is this? I said, that's a human being, no matter what he did. Then the words started to come to me. How can I freedom? How can I find the words to express that we want some freedom? Freedom when the drums are beat and freedom when the guns are asleep. Freedom. We got to have freedom. Not that we fight against police. I don't know what he did. But you know, just freedom from overall violence and everything, you know. And that's the concept of the music. So the song was born and I went to Tony and we started working on the song. Because he was the guitar man in the group, you know. He played guitar like anybody's Tony Tough. So anytime we have a song, we go to him and we sit down on a tomb in the park and we rehearse it right on that tomb. So, you know, those were the days, man. And a lot of works and things, you know, and it's exciting and no fun. And there's like Barry Brown and next thing I want, you know, and all the guys to be around us. And a lot of other singers like Tristan Palmer too. And a lot of Michael Palmer, Everton Blender. There's a lot of them. And sisters too, Lady Ann, a couple others, called a man. You know, down the line. And you're all out there. Alton Ellis, John Holt, Miles around us too, and Mighty Diamonds. So we used to hang out and things at that era. Music is like, it's an international thing, you know. We listen to all kind of music, because I learn, and then we can put what we need to what we want. Like when we write the song named Free Up Your Mind. You have a lot of great philosophers that speak, and I use some of the words to infuse in what I'm doing and put it together. And people say, oh, you get the word like that. And some of it wasn't from my thoughts, but put them together and then put my thoughts with it. And, you know, great man like Marcus Garvey, and great man like Malcolm X, Mandela and all those guys, you know, like I quote a phrase like Marcus Garvey said, tree without the roots have no foundation. That means like who come here don't know the foundation? Think they was born here? What about where the people for them came? That's what I'm talking about. And I'm glad I get this opportunity that I can explain myself. People heard it, but they don't understand it. So we can now let them know. And I'm trying to put it in music. And I wish the musicians them would come together and teach the people them. A lot of people don't know. Lots and lots of people don't know. I was in the park. That's how I come to write Free Up Your Mind. And, you know, been playing football and basketball in the park a lot. And I like to talk to kids. And the kids them talking, and one kid said, I'm American. And then he said so many times, I went and said, you're American, right? I said, yeah. No place is great like America. I said, yeah, America is very great. I know that. But what about the four parents? I said, what four parents? I said, so some other kids say, what are you talking about? I said, it's four parents. I said, we don't know four parents. You know, we're granny. Our granny was born here and you know her mother. And since I didn't know that other people were here before them, didn't you hear about the tree and the roots and things? I said, I don't know about that. I'm going to ask my mother. I said, all right, go home and ask your mother about the roots. And then I gasped, said, oh man, kids don't know nothing about the foundation. And then I remember Marcus Garvey terms, you know. I started to put together and say, maybe the way to get to these people is through music. Everybody loves music. And they listen. So, if you listen to where I'm coming from, it's nothing about any other race or creed or what. It's about people in general. We all are job people, right? He created us. And the world is big for everybody, man. I don't know why this going off about who want me in this and who want me in that. But we all can enjoy. So that's who I am. I'm a people person. I say it all the while in my interview. I'm for the people. Anybody come here, don't matter what his name is, and do good, or what he is. If he even a statue, I'm for it. As long as they're helping the people, whether them black, pink, blue, yellow, what as they're helping the people, that's what I am. So that's what God said. This is what God said, right? Yeah. He said, when you feed me and give and do that and do to all the other one, I said, do it for me too. Yeah. So that's what I am. I like to help, I like to give, and I like to know that people, know where them roots and where they come from. Everybody have roots. Every nation have their roots and their culture. And we got to know our own. And we are the ones who don't know our own. A lot of our people don't know our own. What's up to the world, man? Love and unity. Don't you think it's a good thing, that?